There's this thing that came up called Corona sabetsu, where basically, if you get Corona, you will be treated like garbage.
I mean, hey, if Pac-Man affected us as kids, we'd all be munching magic pills and listening to repetitive electronic music, am I right?
Hey guys, long time no see, it's me, and well, job hunting has been keeping me very busy. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie guys, job hunting has taken a toll on my time to pretty much do anything. It's kind of become my hobby. I haven't really been going to jiu-jitsu, haven't really been, I've been doing translations, but kind of very bit by bit, so those have all kind of taken the backseat as well. Obviously YouTube's been on hold, and then yeah, I can't even really read or study so much lately. But the good news is, it's starting to slow down here. Doesn't mean I got a job offer yet, but it's starting to slow down here. The hard part of like filling out the apps, writing the cover letters and all that's kind of done. I've already done a couple interviews and I got a couple second interviews coming up. So wish me luck on those. Yeah, I'm ready for whatever's gonna happen, and I know God's gonna come through. Awesome. Which is also why I have this green screen up. Yeah, like all the interviews are online, Zoom, and I have my green screen up because it's like way easier than like cleaning my apartment, like making sure the background looks good. So I just put this up and then put like some picture up. And yeah, you don't have to have a green screen for that, but I like to just say, hey, look guys, I got a green screen. Oh, I did this. I don't say that or anything, but yeah, in my own heart, it somehow, it helps me sleep at night, I'm sure. So anyways, today I want to make a short video about Corona sabetsu. Maybe you've heard of Corona sabetsu. Maybe not. Corona COVID discrimination. I'm gonna keep it real brief because like I said, I don't have a whole lot of time and I don't want to spend too much time on editing this video either, but I do want to get a video out. I do miss you guys. Thank you for all the new people that have been coming to see the channel. My old videos still got a little traction, so I'm always grateful for everyone that stops by, gives it a like and subscribe. So I wanted to get this video out. So Corona sabetsu, basically, think of it this way. If you live in any inaka part of Japan, especially where I live, in Inaka part of Japan that's very separated from any big city, there's this thing that came up called Corona sabetsu, where basically, if you get Corona, you will be treated like garbage. Yeah, so there was cases of people throwing rocks at people who, like, there was high schoolers who got it here in Akita, and there was reports of them having stones thrown at them. And there was, I couldn't confirm this if it was true or not, but I heard from multiple people that there was a couple in Akita City that had gotten it, and they had been kind of bullied in the workplace so bad and shamed so bad that they moved. They just left Akita and they moved somewhere else. I don't know if that's true. Sounds kind of believable. And yeah, like I remember there was 2 ALTs who got Corona here in Akita. That was kind of big news. I didn't face any sort of like discrimination or anything. I got a bunch of texts from like my friends. And at first I was like, oh, this is sweet. Like they're worried about me. But then I was like, you know, cause I'm a cynic. I'm naturally a cynic. So I was like, are you worried about me or yourself? You know? But anyways, yeah, I try not to dwell on my cynicism. But I fortunately did not experience any discrimination or poor treatment. I've been very careful about it. I even had to go to Tokyo about a month, 5 weeks ago. I had to go to the embassy, so I went there, came right back. Was careful, wore a mask, washed my hands, whatever. Was totally fine, nothing happened. I kind of stayed home as much as I could for 2 weeks after. But of course, I have to hide the fact that I'm going to Tokyo because people are just very scared of like Kengai, right? You're leaving Akita. Akita is a safe zone. Don't leave Akita. As if it's like if you leave, like the chances of you getting it like go up, even if you're just going to the neighboring prefecture, which the rates are also very low. You know, so it's like the Inaka people trying to protect their safety, and like that is one of the benefits of the Inaka is that you don't have to worry about everything that people in the city have to worry about. We don't have those kind of numbers, we don't have those kind of crowds. So Corona, of course, is not going to spread like it will in the city. However, if someone does go somewhere and bring it back, they face a lot of discrimination or sabetsu. So I'll leave a couple articles down below about that as well. And yeah, it's just been kind of crazy. I mean, the whole the whole idea of like Corona sabetsu. I can understand like people living in the country wanting to protect like their loved ones and the people around them, but at the same time, you know, not everyone's like you. Like people have family in different prefectures. You know, there's people with kids that are studying in Tokyo. There's people with parents that live in a different prefecture. So I don't know. You know, one of my coworkers is like, well, everyone's gaman shiteiru, right? So it's like, if I'm gaman shiteiru, like, if I'm like, what's the easy way to say gaman? Like, if I'm like putting up with a bunch of stuff, if I'm making sacrifices to be careful about Corona, and I say that this person's not, then I'm going to be upset. But it's really not that simple, because it's like, not everyone is making the equal sacrifices, because like your sacrifices don't include not seeing your family. Your sacrifices don't include not seeing your own children and stuff like that. So you can't say it's all equal, you know, if someone wants to go see their kids who live in a different prefecture or something like that. And of course, for me, being living alone, being a gaijin, I haven't seen my family in a year and a half. I don't even know when I can see them next. That's the hardest part. And I have to be very careful. Well, if it wasn't for Corona, of course I would have been back and I would have saw them for the holidays. But that just didn't happen. So I really understand both sides. Personally, I say if you're careful, do what you got to do within reason. You know, if you're going to go to Tokyo, that isn't the end of the world. Just try to avoid those crowded places. Wear a mask, wash your hands, stuff like that. Don't treat it like it's no big deal, but don't let it rule and ruin your life. I don't agree with that. I don't agree with you know, bullying people and throwing rocks at people and stuff like that. So no more Corona sabetsu, please. Okay, let's stop. Okay, thank you. Yeah, that was stupid. I don't even know why I did that. Anyways, yeah, there's a whole lot more I could talk about, but basically I want to make this video just because I think it's interesting. And if any of you out there are living in Japan, maybe you know what I'm talking about. And I've talked to some friends who live in like bigger cities, and they say, yeah, no one really pays that much of attention to it. You know, it's kind of like if it's the hub of Corona, if you will, who really cares where you go? It's just you got to be careful where you're going, not so much about coming back. Whereas here it's the opposite. So yeah, if you're living in Japan, maybe you've experienced something similar, and maybe you're a new jet that's coming to Japan. Hey, I don't want to say this is a warning, but hey, just be aware that if you're moving to a more inaka place, you have to be very careful. When you come here, you got to do that quarantine for 2 weeks. Whatever quarantine they make you do when you come to Japan, take it pretty seriously. Don't go to the nightclubs and stuff like that. Just be careful and be respectful. But at the same time, you know, do what you got to do and live your life. That's my philosophy. And yeah. Anyways, yeah, hopefully as things die down here, I'll be able to get on YouTube a little bit more, start making some more cool videos. I want to do streaming again too. Like, I've been really thinking about starting up streaming again. So be sure you hit me up on Instagram and Twitter or whatever. Yeah. Thanks for stopping by, guys. It was good to see you. Good to talk to you. Leave me a comment, say hi. I'll talk to you later. Peace out.